Hey guys, welcome to Mimi Stitches. So today, for my very first video that I'm posting, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this cute little bow. This bow took me about like 30-ish minutes to make. It really wasn't that hard, and I thought since it's simple, might as well teach you guys how to make it for the first thing. Let's get started into materials. Okay, so the first thing you need, of course, is yarn. I use this 4 medium yarn, this pink color, rose color. I have a 4mm hook. I really like the way this hook holds, and you'll need a tapestry needle, and then of course scissors. This notebook here is all the patterns written down for the whole bow, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so of course the first thing you want to do is make a slip knot. So to make a slip knot, you're going to put the yarn between your pointer and your thumb. You're going to loop it around your pointer and your middle finger, and loop it all the way over to create an X between your pointer and your middle finger. You're going to take your hook, put it under the first string, pull it through, and there you have it, and just pull your string so it tightens around your hook. And you can see there's like a little gap. You kind of want that, but you don't want it that big, so we're going to pull it a little tighter, and there you have your slip knot. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to chain 25. So to make a chain, you're going to yarn over, you're going to pull the hook through the loop, and that's it. You have a chain. So you can see the chain is in the way of a V shape, so that's one chain. So let's go ahead and do it again. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop, and you have another chain. You can see the V's forming as you continue this. So you want to continue 25. You can take a closer look, you can kind of see the V's like forming more. So that's 3, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through, and all the way up to 25. Okay, we finished our chain 25, so you can see this is kind of the length. Wasn't that hard, pretty simple. So now we are going to make this top part of the bow. So this bow is going to be chaining on the top part of it and the bottom. Okay, so we're going to be crocheting into these next few V that you can see. It's in the V shape. So we're going to skip the first chain, or the first stitch. You're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over again. You can see you have 2 loops. You yarn over again, pull through, and you made a single crochet. So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to make a single crochet in the second stitch. Okay, so now in each of its own stitches, you're going to do a half double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook through the next stitch, so you can see where I insert it. Insert your hook through the next stitch, yarn over again, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook. As you can see, you're going to yarn over, you're going to pull that string through all 3 loops, and you have a half double crochet. So we're going to do one more of those. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over again, pull through the loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over again and pull through all 3 loops. And so there we have made our 2 half double crochets. Now let's get started on the next one. So you're going to make 2 double crochets. So it's the same thing. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull through. Then you're going to yarn over, and instead of pulling through all 3 loops, you're only going to pull through 2. So you're going to pull through 2. Then you're going to yarn over again and pull through the next 2. And there is the first double crochet, and now we got another one. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook through the stitch, yarn over again, pull through. You have 3 loops. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. You have your 2 double crochets. Okay, so now we are going to start our next loop. So we're going to do 2 triple crochets. So you're going to yarn over twice. You're going to hold, I like to hold it with my thumb to make sure none of the yarn falls off. Insert your hook, yarn over again, pull through, so you have 4 loops on your hook. And then you're going to yarn over, pull through just 2 of them, not all 4 or 3, just 2. Yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over again, and pull through the last 2. So that's 1 triple crochet. So we're going to do another one, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull the loop through. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2 of the 4 loops, yarn over again, pull through 2 of the 3 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. There you have your 2 triple crochets. Okay, and now continuing, we are going to do 2 double crochets. So you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, and all of that jazz. You're going to finish your 2 double crochets. And then your next thing is you're going to do 2 half double crochets. So I don't know if you kind of noticed the pattern yet, but basically we're just doing what we did in the beginning, but backwards. So your middle is your 2 triple crochets, and on your sides you have 2 double crochets, then it's 2 half double crochets. So you're going to continue that pattern, so it's your double crochets, and then a half double crochet. Okay, so now in the next 2 stitches to finish the first like little leaf, I guess, shape of our top part of the bow is you're going to do 2 slip stitches. So you're going to insert your hook, you're going to yarn over and pull that loop through both. So you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through. That's your 2 slip stitches. So now you can see you made one half of the bow. So now we are going to get started on making the other half. So the other half is literally the exact same thing as the first. So we're going to do 2 half double crochets, 2 double crochets, 2 triple crochets, and then again 2 double crochets, and then 2 half double crochets. So I don't know if you can start to notice the pattern there, but make sure when you do each stitch you put it in its own chain, because you don't want to layer up 2 stitches in one chain because it'll make it look wonky and it'll just look weird. So you want to make sure each stitch is in its own chain. So I'm doing my triple crochets, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through the last 2. And again, your triple crochet. So that is in the middle of it, so that'll make it go up, and then we go back down. Okay, so as we are finishing up our last 2 double crochets and our 2 half double crochets, I want to make sure that each stitch looks very nice, or your bow will start to look a little wonky, and we don't really want that. So we're going to do my last triple crochets, or it's not triple crochets, excuse me, half double crochets. And then our next stitch that we're going to be doing is we're going to do 3 single crochets. We're going to just take a look, and these single crochets are going to be inserted into the last chain that we just did. So we're going to do 1 single crochet, do it on the same side that way we did it, and do another one, and you want to try to do it up and down, if that makes sense. And then for the last single crochet, and again all these are in the same exact chain, you're going to turn your work all the way upside down, and you're going to do it in there. And doing it like this just makes it look a lot nicer when the bow is put together and folded together, so want to make sure you do it like that so it looks nice. Now you're going to follow the following pattern. It's the same exact thing as we did on the top side, just all again on the bottom. While you do this, you want to make sure that you get it in each correct chain and that you're doing each stitch correctly, or it's going to start looking a bit wonky. So you're doing your stitches on the other half of the chain that you did on the top part. So you can kind of tell by the way I'm doing it that you're doing the other stitches into the other half of the chain, and you can start to see the rest of the other side of the bow forming. So you're going to continue that. You're going to finish all of the stitches on the following, and that will get your bow, the top part of the bow. Last 2 single crochets. In your last single crochet, you're going to insert it on the first single crochet that you did of the bow. You're going to insert it. You're going to go ahead and cut off now that we have finished. You're going to do chain 1, and then you're going to want to make sure you have quite a bit of string, because this is going to wrap it around. And you're going to cut it and pull through all the way. And there you have the top part of the bow made. So that little tail that's there, you can cut it off now, or you can go ahead and cut it off later. I'm going to cut mine off later so I don't have to worry about it. We're going to set this to side, and we're going to make the bottom part, the like tails of the bow. Okay, and to do to start off the tail, we're going to slip knot and chain 15. Okay, in this pattern for the tail of the bow, it is basically the same exact thing as the top part of it, except it is just one of each stitch. Okay, so now for this, you're going to skip the first chain. You're going to do a single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet. You want to make sure each stitch is in its own chain. You're going to do 1 triple crochet, so yarn over 2 times. Finish your triple crochet, and you're again going to do a double crochet, a half double crochet, then you're going to do a single crochet, and you're going to slip stitch once. And you're going to insert your slip stitch, and you're going to repeat the same thing. So 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 triple crochet, then 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, then you're going to, so I kind of finished, but you're going to, after you do your half double crochet, you do a single crochet again, and then just slip stitch into the first stitch that you made of the chain, and then cut off your yarn, and there you have the tail. Now let's get started into putting it together. So this part is kind of tricky, so you want to make sure you pay attention. I'm not sure how well I can explain this, but you're going to thread your needle, so your needle and your string. You're gonna tie it off. I'd like to tie it off because it makes it easier and you don't have to worry about losing your needle. So you're going to tie it off. Okay, again, this part might be kind of hard for me to explain, so hopefully me showing you is better than me actually explaining it. But what you're going to do is we're going to now fold the bows over, or the outsides to the inside, to form that bow shape. So from your needle, you're going to insert it right in the middle. You're just going to pull it all the way through till it folds, so you have that half of the bow shape. So as you can see, as we pull it more, it'll start getting to, as we pull the string, it'll start to fold more. Now we're going to insert our needle onto the other side of the other half. And we're going to insert it right into the middle where we insert the other side. You're going to pull it nice and tight pull it nice and tight. And let me just get that out of the way. So we're going to pull it, and you can see that it's starting to form the bow shape that we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of tighten everything up. I'm going to insert my needle through the front to the back. That way the flaps stay down in the shape that I want them. Okay, now we are going to add the tail of the bow. So I don't really know how to explain this part, but as you can see, you're just kind of hold the tail right there, and then we are going to just wrap the string around the tail and the little bow parts that we actually have. You want to make sure you wrap this part pretty tight so it stays in place. You're just going to keep wrapping it all the way until you use up all of the string, or if the string is too long, go ahead and cut it off. But I like to make sure I have quite a bit, so not only does it look, I think it looks cuter, but it'll just hold it in nice and tight. You want to make sure while you're doing this, you're also pulling it tight and you're making it even, so it just honestly looks better. Okay, now we're just going to finish wrapping the string around the bow. Make sure it's nice and tight, and just go ahead and finish wrapping it. So now once we get to the end, we're just going to pull it tight. You're going to insert your needle through about half of them. You're going to pull it through. And I'm going to leave a little loop and insert your needle back through that loop to make a knot. So I don't know if you guys have ever sewn before, but it's basically like when you sew, you're trying to make a knot through the thread before you cut it. And I'm going to insert my needle back through the front, all the way to the front, and to hide that tail in the back. So you're going to pull it, and when you cut it off, you want to make sure you pull it tight, that way it hides in between. Now once you've done that, you can just go ahead and shape it to the way you want it. If you want to cut off these extra strings, as that tail, like I said, you can cut it off now, or you cut it off later, or like I'm doing, I'm cutting it off now. Tie a knot around it, just that way we don't lose the rest of our project. And then cut it off. Fix the bow, shape the string however you want, fix your tails, and you're just going to adjust it to the way of your liking. And that is a tutorial of this cute little bow. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below what other tutorials you would like to see. Thank you so much. Bye!